Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to yet another episode of the early kickoff. Good morning to you. I'm on good afternoon.
Good morning.
Lakini kuna swala uchi afternoon.
Wengine usiku hata.
Alright, so my name is Lotan, Eric alongside me for this one. A lot to talk about. We'll try and make sure it is short and definitely sweet. First of all, congratulations. Welcome back from Kigali.
Yeah, thank you. I'm back now.
So now somebody put a tweet out and said every Homeboys radio presenter is an Arsenal fan.
That's not true. Okay, the owner is a couple of guys after him.
No, see, because all of us have met Arsenal people. I've met Arsenal people. You've met Arsene Wenger. How was that, man?
That was good, but it was like after the conference in Kigali, and then it was just there like waiting for someone to talk to him or someone to take him somewhere. And then I was like, hey, Arsene, my name is Eric. I'm from Kenya. You guys live in Kenya, and like for like 2 minutes, and then we were done. I was like, can I take a photo with you?
Okay.
That's it.
So, is Arsenal winning the league?
Well, let me tell you, what I know is that I didn't ask him that, but I know they will go trophyless. This season, they will go trophyless.
Listen now, I have no comment on that. We'll definitely try as much as possible to unpack a couple of the big games that are coming this weekend. But obviously, first place to start today, reaction, Champions League draw came out yesterday in the evening. We won't talk about Europa League because we don't care. So we'll talk about
no time for Europa League.
We'll talk about the Champions League. So, Eric, I think let me get it for you.
Let's go to the first game. Man City do play Bayern Munich.
That's a good game. That's a really good game, man.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted.
So you're ready?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'd rather play Bayern Munich in a two-legged tie compared to just playing them once. My only concern is.
Let's take that again. I'll take that part.
So I'd rather play Bayern Munich.
So the Champions League draw is out, and Man City do play Bayern Munich. Lotan, how do you feel about that?
Obviously, big game. The big boys are playing together. I'd rather play Bayern Munich in a two-legged tie than a one game off.
Why would you say that? Like you played them before?
Yeah, we played them before, and I think we've won, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, we played them, I think, 2019,
yeah,
we won.
And listen, man, my only concern was I didn't want to play Madrid this early, but you know what? It's coming in the semi-finals.
So you feel semis, there are semis by this Chelsea playing Madrid, who should have been Liverpool, but we lost 6-2.
So now the trick is, Madrid are playing first at home. So that's the problem.
But there's no away goal, though.
No, there's no away goal.
So now, who would you rather play in that semi?
Chelsea.
You feel Chelsea can be Madrid?
Yeah, I think Chelsea have. Listen, Chelsea play emergency handbrake football. It's good, but I think they can get a result over Madrid.
Easy Chelsea, Tuchel, Buda.
No, after Porter, man, I think anaweza try.
So you feel Chelsea are going to beat Madrid, and then you beat
Chelsea,
Bayern Munich.
Yeah, we beat Bayern, then we beat Chelsea.
So semis Man City, Chelsea.
Yes. I want an all English semi-final.
But they beat you in the final, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, now it's a two-legged game. That's me. Tukutane in London. I want Chelsea, man. Nataka Chelsea.
Let's go to the other side of the draw. There is Napoli play both Milans in the Champions League.
Yeah, so Inter and AC are in the Champions League. So Inter will be playing Benfica, and then AC will be playing Napoli.
We start with the AC and Napoli.
I think
that's
Napoli.
A big one. It's an Italian game.
Yeah, it's a Napoli.
It's Napoli. Yeah. So they're gonna win that one. The other one is Inter Milan Benfica.
I think Benfica are really good.
Benfica for me.
Yeah, Benfica really good.
Benfica win. So semi-final. Benfica
Napoli. Napoli in the final.
Watch out.
Yeah, City versus Napoli in the final.
Napoli is winning the Champions League.
Napoli and City in the Champions League.
I saw Pep saying something about Napoli this week.
He said it's the best team in Europe.
We shall see. I know your game. So that is the Champions League, but this week Liverpool are beaten. We are out of the Champions League.
Buda kuliendaje? I thought there was 2 quick goals.
Buda likata, lakini kuulize tumepigwa na Bournemouth on the weekend, and then expect us to beat Madrid. I mean, it's quite hard for us right now.
How do you lose to Madrid, man?
Buda si tuko
Buda, you know Madrid play walitoa na nyinyi, man. They were not serious in that game.
Yeah, but you see, our season is done, man. I think next season will be good. We'll be back. We go again next season.
So what happened to book a flight, go to what's it called? Istanbul.
Listen.
Where's the next year? Istanbul or where? Chelsea final. Yeah. Book the hotel.
Put it in the diary, yeah. Thanks, Jürgen.
He did not specify go watch which game. He said go to Istanbul and watch the final. That is what Jürgen Klopp said.
Oh my God. There's no way you said that. There's no way you said that.
But you see, we'll be back next season. I'm sure next season the Champions League final. But next season, by the Premier League is ours.
No. Just finish the season first. Do you think you get top 4?
That's easy, man. We're competing with Tottenham and Man United.
And Brighton.
At Brighton. Brighton to Ghana.
Brighton are there.
So you draw man for all
They won the game during the week.
Macha.
Yeah.
Score on the Premier League during the week.
Yeah.
Listen, top 4 tunakompete hapo na Spurs na Man United. Hiyo ni easy kwetu.
So let me read you.
Tunamaliza number 3.
So this is how the log looks like for the Premier League, right? So Arsenal are first, 66 points. City second, 27 games played, by the way, 61. United 26 games, 50 points. So that means 11 points behind City. Tottenham are on 48 points with 27 games played. The Newcastle 44 points, 25 games played. Liverpool 26 games played, 42 points. Brighton 25 points, 42 points.
25 games.
25 games rather, 42 points.
It's only one game. What is the difference between us guys and Man United?
The United are on 50, you guys are on 42. 8, same games.
That's easy for us. Okay, it's not that easy, but I think it's doable. You know, we've got like 11 games to go, so we will do it. We will be there. We will be there no matter what.
Where? In the Champions League?
In the Champions League. That's easy for us. That's where we belong.
Interesting. So Arsenal got knocked out of the
Europa League.
So
they're now Europa League dropouts.
They were out, yeah. What do you think, man?
I think they'll go trophyless. I think.
Why would you say they're going trophyless?
Honestly, if you ask me, I think they should have focused so much on winning at least one domestic cup. Because listen, this season the way they're playing now may not come around here again for a long time. They're going. Probably they will be number 2 in the Champions League in the Premier League. But they're the squad that could have won the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup or the Europa League. Because United won the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
They could have played their best players in the Carabao Cup or in the Europa League. I mean, they should have focused better. So I think focusing everything on the Premier League where you're competing with Man City, unless you want to go for the Premier League like for real, and we know they do not have the facilities for that, for me I think it was a wrong approach for them. They should have gone for at least one domestic cup or the Europa League.
Alright, so definitely interesting perspectives there because Arsenal play against Crystal Palace this weekend.
New manager bounce.
No manager.
New manager.
There's no manager.
Caretaker manager bounce.
That's what I'm saying.
Kamula Southampton.
What do you think about that, man?
Well, I think, Arsenal on form. The Premier League, they're getting the points. I don't expect Arsenal to lose more than 2 games between now and the end of the season. And those 2 games, the ones they will lose, will be the key games, and that's where the Premier League will be lost. At Anfield and Etihad.
So Anfield and Etihad is where the Premier League will be lost?
Yes, they can win all the games.
City still have to play you guys.
Yeah, that's the issue, but you see us guys are losing to everyone. So, I'm not even confident going to that game against Man City. We don't even beat Man City at the Etihad when we're on form. When we win in the Premier League. Right now in shambles, we don't even beat them. So, Arsenal fans, if you expect Liverpool to beat Man City for you, bro, I'm sorry. This season, no, we're not there. We'll be there next season.
Alright, so let's just run through a couple of the games that are there this weekend.
Yes.
Obviously, every team except the teams that are in the FA Cup are obviously...
After they're not playing Banner.
Because you're supposed to play City.
No, we're supposed to play Fulham, we play Man United. We play guys on the first weekend after
on the first weekend, okay.
I'll kick off.
Alright, so obviously, where am I starting? Spurs are playing Southampton?
Yes. Spurs Southampton, where's that game?
At St. Mary's.
Hey, me, I'm going for a draw that one, man.
Spurs or Shino?
What, draw?
I think Spurs win this game.
That's so shit.
Chelsea versus Everton?
Chelsea
to win?
Yes.
I think Everton to get a 1-0. I'm calling it.
Chelsea are picking up right now.
Arsenal versus Crystal Palace.
Arsenal.
What do you mean, man?
Let me tell you, they're too good right now. They're getting the results. There's a game they played last weekend. Who did they play? Fulham. In a normal Arsenal season, they should drop those points. But this extraordinary season for Arsenal, they won. And the other weekend still, Bournemouth, they came from by 2-0 to win 3-2 or 4-2. So they're winning these games. They're getting the points. And that's the difference between Arsenal and other teams. Like you guys, you beat the big teams and you struggle against the small teams. But Arsenal are beating these small teams. And that's where you win the league.
No, fair.
Yeah.
But I think Arsenal still will drop points. And that's my opinion. I mean,
you're a Man City fan. You want.
I'm not desperate for them to drop points, but I think they will drop points.
Okay,
So
we'll
that
see.
I think against Crystal Palace, I'd go for a cheeky draw.
Okay.
I think Palace can obviously get this one. Let's talk about the FA Cup that's happening this weekend. Excuse me. City are playing against Burnley.
City are playing Burnley. Vincent Company masterclass. I'm going for Burnley 1-0 win.
At Etihad.
Kwani Etihad ni New Anfield?
You would have some Jason that Etihad.
No, in Burnley, small teams.
And then Man United are playing Fulham.
Fulham, William man, na ule jamaa mwingine Reed. Anasema Reed.
Nani amerudi?
Nani?
Paulinho.
Nilimuona kwanza FPL
Casemiro hayuko.
Omela, Casemiro hayuko. Casemiro hayuko, Brian usema hivyo. Hapo Fulham anaenda through mtu wangu.
So Fulham are winning that one.
Fulham are winning, they're going to the semis.
Alright.
What Chelsea playing this weekend?
Chelsea are playing Everton.
Oh yeah, we said that. Okay, yeah.
But obviously, this next week, everybody's going to be going for the international break. Oh yeah, by the way, unajua before tumkusahau. Saliba ameumia.
Wacha.
Yeah, Saliba aliumia.
Sikuwatch hiyo game ya jana,
Yeah,
sikuwatch game ya Thursday. Wacha.
Saliba ameumia.
Season imeenda watu wangu.
Haya. So itakuwa Zaha versus Robolding.
We will be there. We will be there no matter what.
All right, let's talk about the international break. So the England team came out, and your man, Trent has been dropped.
Well, I mean, Trent has picked up in the last couple of games since the World Cup. I mean, I don't understand that. Because if you're picking Harry Maguire...
I will quote Gareth Southgate. Said Trent is out of form.
Trent's bad performances since the World Cup, probably it's only one or two, both in the Champions
Good
League.
against Madrid.
Both of them. In the Premier League, we can say it's improved from the last round they played, from the World Cup team. So if you're picking Harry Maguire and let's say this guy from Man City, Calvin Phillips, I mean, what's the reason for not picking?
Calvin Phillips is the best defensive midfielder.
Okay, tell me about Harry Maguire.
Englishman. He's the captain.
What do you mean he's the captain? Sir Kane is the captain.
He's assistant captain.
Come on, he doesn't play for United in the Premier League. He plays in Europa League.
Fair, but at least him is not played, so you can't say it's bad.
So
your play is bad.
He's not playing. You should call someone else who's playing better.
But I think your play is outrightly bad.
I don't argue with Trent for now. It's fine, but for Harry Maguire and for Calvin Phillips and for Eric Dyer, it's fine. That tells you everything about Southgate and where England is going.
So this guy, Jamie Carragher, said something during the week, which I think was very insightful. He said that the reason why Trent is underperforming is because there's no competition.
Well, that could be true. That's one of the points. The other point is the entire team is not performing.
No. Trent has been outstandingly the worst player at Liverpool this year.
This season, you can not him alone. Like the other players have lost their form. Van Dijk's form has gone out. I mean, let's say like Fabinho has been worse. Let's say the truth.
No, I think Trent has been worse.
Salah.
Listen, we need you to tell us between Trent and Fabinho, who do you think has been worse off this year in the Premier League?
That's where we end the show.